September 9th, 2023. How's it going, guys? I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City and Independence, Missouri. Now, I went back up to World's Fun. Rode some of the rides tonight. Went up there, and after that, we went over to the casino for a little bit, messed around. But on the way up, we had to go down. We went down Crysler here, down 40 Highway, and it was still daylight and stuff. And there's a used to be called McDonald Auto Body. I think it's called something like Caliber Collision or something now like that. But what I found interesting was the dumpster they have off to the side. Now, you can Google this place and it will show where the dumpster used to be off to the one side there. So if you guys want to check this out. But I'm going to show there was a couple people that was in this 40-foot dumpster, and they were digging metal and different things out over there. Now, I can't imagine them having on a dumpster with something, either something where they could lock the top if it had a lid, or the sides. A lot of them have like walk-in like containers too, where you can lock so people can't get into it. What got to me was another thing about this is there's a lot of toxic material from these auto body places. I mean, way back here, now this was just even years back, they had to have certain kinds of equipment and filtration systems and stuff when they sprayed it and painted, from the paint thinner to the paints and everything else. And I'm thinking, I'm seeing these people crawling around in this dumpster, pulling pieces of chunks of metal and stuff out. I'm going to show that, guys. Now, the location of this is in Independence, Missouri, up here. And then tonight, when we got back down off 23rd Street, I found a couple things interesting. I didn't get any view from the Fiska deal, but I did get to see with my own eyes. And they've actually moved their group to the other side, so you can't see them from the road. There wasn't as many tonight, about 7, but there still was a couple cars back over there. You know, these people, things don't change. And between the drugs and everything else, it just keeps going on and on and on. But let's get on down on 23rd Street in Crysler. So we turn there, 23rd Street in Crysler. We'll get down there a little ways. And there's 2 vehicles with basically one at white SUV. I think it looked like it was white. It was about several blocks behind us. It didn't have no lights at all on. And there was a car that was in front of it. They were together, but they were separated. Now, this is another, I see a lot of it going up and down 47th Street here. That's how they also deal the drugs. There's some vehicles that go up and down the street here on the East 47th Street South that have no lights on. And they run them between 1, 2, 4 a.m. I've caught them many times on, like I say, on the security cams. But the vehicle I'm going to show, actually, it's got working brake lights. I don't think it had working tail lights, because when it pulled up around us, it looked like when the guy took his brake lights off, it was just black. He had one headlight. Now, this isn't, there was a deal just a few days back. One of the counties were actually giving out vouchers to get stuff repaired. I don't think this is a deal about repair. This is about dealing drugs and stuff, because you don't have your back running lights out. You don't have your front headlight out. I mean, all that stuff doesn't go out at once, guys. Not unless they just want it out, or they bought something, a vehicle that's been totally smashed up and nobody repaired it, which it shouldn't be out on the road anyway. So I'm going to show that. And what's really funny, this thing, it turned off. I think it was when it turned, I believe it was up there. It was heading down towards Nolan Road too. One headlight. So hold on, guys. I'm going to show the ones that were dumpster diving, taking all the metal out from the collision repair place. And I'll show this other car that didn't have actually any working lights almost, except brake lights and one headlight. Not good. and the vehicle that was behind that. So why would that vehicle have all its headlights off? Let's check it out. Okay, guys. So this is when we left tonight, and there's that collision repair place. And I'm going to see if I can zoom this in a little bit here closer for you. And there was one actually standing up in the dumpster, throwing stuff out. Let's see here. They had the trunk up. They had a piece of, a chunk of metal right here where it is some kind of metal container box they had, I guess, pulled out of this dumpster. And let's see if I can get, let's see if it should, let's see if as we go on here, I might be in the second segment of the clip here. Let's see. And there's the guy right there. I'm going to put there he is right there. That's his head. And he's throwing stuff out of the dumpster over there. And they're throwing it in the back of that car. Now, this is Independence, Missouri. I'm going to back this out a little bit. And that's at Caliber, or however you say that, collision. But, and I was just thinking, and then what's another thing here? Something like this. These people are on their property, in the dumpster. What if one of these people got hurt? And is there any other kind of materials in that dumpster that could be, you know, not good for them to come in contact with? Not good, guys. Hold on now. I'll try to advance this just a little more and hold this, guys. It's kind of hard to do so you can see it. Looks like there's another person. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Hold on. It looked like there was a second person in that dumpster. Whoa, hold on just a second. Okay, guys. Yeah, it looks like there's a second person. So there was 3 of them. 2 had crawled into the dumpster, I guess. Unreal, guys. Not good. Now, hold on. Now we're going to go right to this right here. Now, this vehicle, this headlight is not lit. It might look like it. I'm going to run this through so you guys can see it. Brake lights are on. Now, hold on. As you can see, it's still sitting here. As he let off the brake lights, there is no reflection, guys. But I'm going to back this up. Now, hold on. I'm going to back it. Like I say, he's got his brakes on right now. There it goes off. Now, hold on. Okay, guys. I'm going to play it from here. And there is another vehicle back behind this guy. Hold on a second. Start it from here. And this is going to turn over, go over on Nolan Road. Now, I can't imagine this vehicle. Now, I've seen this vehicle even go up 47th Street. Because it's only got one headlight on it. Unbelievable, guys. But, see where my cursor is? I think it got a lot of glare. There is another vehicle way far back. And it is right. You can't even see my cursor hardly. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can enlarge this at all. There we go. That's a pretty good view of how that looks. And that's how dark it is. So what were these vehicles doing? Sept9th Independence Police need to be checking on these, definitely. And this one gets around that town here over in Independence all the time. So they need to look for this. This, to me, looked like a white SUV. Had no headlights, no tail lights that was behind this vehicle. Okay, guys, I'm back. And just a couple more videos here of Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. Got our 3 dumpster diver people, 2 in the dumpster. I didn't even see that second one. It was in the dumpster until I ran that just now. And like I say, I mean, and those people, I can't imagine the stuff that they're pulling out like that. I mean, if somebody got hurt, then, you know, I'm sure that they'd also be liable if they're not trying to prevent them from getting in there. Of course, they have approached onto their property and, you know, basically climbed into a trash can dumpster. Not good. And then these motor vehicles that don't have correct operating equipment out on the road, they need to be impounded. They need to stop these people like that. Because this isn't one headlight or one tail light even. And it still needs to be checked. Because, I mean, like I say, there's a lot of elderly people out there too on the road. And these other people, whether they're doing something or not, they need to have the proper equipment on their vehicles so you can see them. So anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.